multiple accounts, and maybe that's the issue. It's just doing multiple accounts. Okay, I just kicked everyone off Facebook, and they're like, what happened? Sorry about that. All right, keto diet, lab lover. Okay, keto and Kiltz is keto. Keto is a label like religion. All right, welcome back, my Facebook Live people. I'm sorry I kicked you out for a second. And Angela, hello from California. But keto is a high-fat diet. High-fat, low to no carbs, low protein. In my keto, Kiltz's keto was one meal a day at night. The high-fat, cook the carbs well, simplify. Be very narrow on the variety, by the way. Do not be using a bunch of variety. It's a high-fat which reduces inflammation. Most of the Western worldwide diet is a high-carb diet. It's a low-fat diet. We do not eat animal fats in any significant amount. We eat plant oils. Plant oils are modern industrial created oils. Remember, we are animals that are meant to be carnivores and or omnivores, but we've been consuming food like we're an herbivore, and we're not. So keto and Kiltz is keto, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and ice cream. But if you're a standard keto or vegan or vegetarian, the one meal a day, cook the carbs well, add cream and butter as a vegetarian, or add hemp seed oil, coconut oil. But remember, it's got to be nearly a 4-to-1 ratio calorically. But remember, fat is twice the calories as a carb or protein. And so when you're eating a high protein diet, you're actually not keto. You're some adventure of doesn't make sense. We are built to eat carbs, by the way. We're built to convert carbs to fat in the liver and amino acids to sugar, then fat in the liver. And we're meant to eat a tremendous amount of fat. But around the world, we're taught that fat is deadly. And if you go to my Kiltz's Keto or the Fertile Feast, you might learn a few things online. But my Fertile Feast doesn't still hit the home run, because occasionally we say, well, you burn sugar, then you burn fat. Well, actually, you never burn sugar, you always burn fat. But you know, my editors just couldn't quite allow me to say it the way it is, but the next generation is going to be laying it on the line for who and what we are. We are really hunters, gathering when we're starving. We've learned how to farm, and we've learned how to make it in a way that isn't meant to be this way. That's the craziness to the story. That's really, if we all learn from the master, and the master is God within all of us, and we're all learning something new and different in the process. But we're basically rats. Rats are, the scientific studies are done on rats, not different types of rats, all the same rats. But our ability to give an answer of what and how it is, we've got it mostly wrong. That's it. All right. Get out there. Okay, I got to be careful here. It's a little wobbly. All right. We're just making our fertile mugs this morning, having fun with sharing some different mistakes. And remember, life is about making mistakes. And don't be afraid. Kiana, hello. Don't hear it too often. Can't wait to hear my results of surgery. So we do a lot of laparoscopic surgery for endo, inflammation, tubal repair or removal for hydrosalpinx, fibroid removal, looking a lot and seeing a lot of appendiceal and colon inflammation due to a high carbohydrate, plant-based diet, low-fat diet. If you read Good Calories, Bad Calories, there's so much out there. If you go on Amazon, Dr. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, you'll learn some things. And I'm never here to to be disrespectful to any of our dietary beliefs or systems, but we are mostly hunters. We're two-legged, binocular vision, not four-legged, eyes on the side, long snout herbivores. But we've learned to practice that in our many, many years of doing that. So we're learning something new and different. Don't be afraid to do something different than you've learned. And I didn't believe this stuff when I first was on this crazy journey. But when I started doing keto at about age 54, 55, and my bowel bleeding went away, arthritis, anxiety, well, I'm still anxious from time to time, and neurotic, but arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, and bowel bleeding went away, I was a convinced carnivore. And I learned so much in this process, and I've seen so many learning this, by the way. P Girl 314, Dad's birthday too, awesome. And so, let's see, 50 at Chef. Listen, carbs are not required in our diet at all, by the way. 0 carbs. But we're required to have fatty acids and amino acids. But a plant-based amino acid diet doesn't make any sense because we're mostly built on animal products, I believe. Now again, vegans and vegetarians can do it, but it's got to be cream and it's got to be eggs. Oh, don't forget eggs, by the way. I kind of forgot those in the process. You guys are good? Week are you in Syracuse and what days? So I'm typically not in Albany. That's a Ditkoff and Grossman adventure. I'm mostly in Syracuse Monday, Tuesday. Some Wednesdays I'm in Buffalo and Rochester. Thursdays I'm quite often in the operating room, or one Thursday a month I may be in Albany. I'm working on Atlanta, but I'm really working. So much of what we're doing is through the visual and doing it on a virtual method. And we're seeing so many people. I had a conversation, Skype Live with Hong Kong yesterday. I've been to Dubai, Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Nigeria, all over the world we're communicating, China, Indonesia, Australia. We recognize we're all part of the universe in the same drive and direction. So we're all learning together. And a lot of us spew out our belief systems, but there's so many different ways to do it. My grandmother lived to 104, smoked Pall Malls, and drank Manhattans, a Mediterranean Italian, but that doesn't mean we're all recommending Pall Malls, Manhattans every day. So it's a little kind of crazy, right? You guys doing good? Should I continue a little longer since I had to reconnect with my Facebook? I'll end my Instagram and come back. If you like, continue a little pottery since it's a good place for me to be right now. All right, DOR priming, Kiltz's keto, LDN, CBD, DHEA, a month of human growth, omnitrope, Cerevital, Somaderm, and then look at things like my brain, estrace 2 to 4, prometrium 2 to 400, acupuncture, massage, daily meditation, prayer, visualized, and visualized. That is really the creative part of it. So if you're 44 and have a DOR, I've seen babies born to Kiltz's keto. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and ice cream, 1 meal a day, no fruit, no fiber, no vegetables. But you must first believe and have faith. That's the power of the creative mind of the universe. We are human gods, and the gods are created within us. And we all together vibrate the energy, right? The Fertile Secret is the secret of life. And read it. Go to my Fertile Secret book. And I have a lot of thoughts and ideas that I've shared. We have a new adventure of the Fertile Secret coming out that we're going to continue to share. It all starts in your brain. All right. I'll see you guys later on Instagram. I'm going to hang out here. So hang out a few minutes with me as I close my Instagram and get moving forward. All right. Let's see here. Maybe it's gonna let me do this. Maybe not. All right. We'll get you back. All right. I don't know why the Instagram may or may not have lost its way. Give it a moment. All right. Good. All right, you guys doing okay? I owe you guys a lot more than the Instagram. I sort of messed it up in all of this, and I apologize. I'm wondering if I can only do so much in a day. Maybe that's it. All right, you guys doing good. Let the Instagram people come over to the FaceTime for a little bit. Shannon Steiner, hello. Good morning, Joan. Day 3 of STEMS. We look forward to it. I'm in the office in Syracuse. I'm quite often working with Miss Ashley, Miss Kate, doing transfers over on the other side. I do love to come and say hi if time permits for all of us. Our amazing monitoring team in Syracuse, Albany, Rochester, Buffalo, Atlanta. Now our monitoring team in Colorado Springs with Dr. Mag's Fertility Center. You can still do monitoring and come to any of our centers, or do monitoring and stay in Colorado, by the way. All right, there I go. My hand, as I'm doing my little pots down at the bottom here, whether you're seeing them or not, I don't know. But just little things. Good morning, Felisa. My husband had vasectomy reversal is unsuccessful in March. Should we try surgery again or go with IVF? Rebecca L. Sperman. Generally, IVF is probably the next level, but there are some people that do second reversals and are successful, and that's something to look at. We do a reversal and offer an IVF along with it with Dr. Trussell in our Syracuse location, but we're really working on lots of different methods to do this. We are continuing to have our affordability, quality, access. We have payment plans for everyone. Our connection with Metro Pharmacy and Integrity Pharmacy, and if some of your pharmacies will offer lower pricing, we'll use them also, but we're really working and trying to streamline the process and make it easier, by the way. Olivia, Colorado will be doing FETs in August, most likely. Again, we're just getting everyone up to speed, and so August is looking pretty good. All right, let's just retrieval this coming week. We look forward to it. Dr. Doan had, Dr. Doan is awesome. We love Dr. Doan. I think Dr. Doan's in California, retired now. Dr. Bebel is in California, I think in the Sacramento or in the Stockton area. A shout out to Dr. Bebel. 41 failed fresh, moving to FET. What meds should I be on? So Christine, Immune 3, look at that. Estrace, low-dose letrozole. If you haven't had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, it's something to consider and keep in mind as an option. Maybe worthwhile looking at. But I think that, let's see if I'm cleaning this guy up a little bit more. You guys are doing good, I hope. Heather, hi Heather, 3 years ago I'd highly recommend. Thanks. You know, again, Dr. Mags, really excited about the Colorado Springs, but we're seeing tons of people from Colorado, Colorado Springs, from Denver, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, California. We'll really be excited. We have to do a little bit of growing the sales, so they may not be right away able to do what we're doing in Syracuse, but the same with Buffalo as we're getting that office up and running to help everyone. Is everyone doing well? Having a good evening, good afternoon? Just a little bit of the fertile pots we've been working on, and I'm hoping to throw these out to our teams in Syracuse, Albany, Buffalo, Atlanta, Rochester, Colorado Springs. None of my pieces are identical. They're all unique and different. That's the part that I love about pottery, is that each and every one has the unique and beautiful energy, and we're all creating. And remember, between music, pottery, poetry, painting, jewelry, find something that stirs your energy of creativity. All of us, right? All right. Had my transfer a few weeks ago. Pregnant, awesome. Having to pee a lot. If you're peeing a lot, get a urine test. It's common, but we have to make sure that you're not getting a UTI. Macrodantin, because there's a lot of urinary tract infections that I think are all part of the inflammatory culture media that's causing disease in our body. Infertility, cystitis, chronic bladder dysfunction, pelvic inflammation, bowel disorders are all related to infertility in this craziness of life. And really, we're seeing so much improvement in sperm, eggs, embryos, environment for implantation by looking at Kiltz's keto or immune protocols. Dr. Kiltz's immune 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, I learned from Dr. Braverman, Dr. Alan Beer, Dr. Kwok Kim. We're all learning together. Dr. Lutheringer is a great, amazing surgeon with us. Dr. Andrea Vidali I've learned from. The teams that we're working with everywhere. Jim Condrip down in Florida does a tremendous amount of minimally invasive surgery for endo, fibroids, polyps. I think they're all outcomes of an inflammatory diet that's highly recommended as healthy, and it is not. A high plant-based, high fiber, low fat diet is deadly for us human beings. We are human carnivores mostly, omnivores occasionally. But if you are a vegan or vegetarian, you have to learn to eat one time a day. I call it intermittent feasting. Remember, we should be eating one meal a day or less. So OMAD or TUMAD, 2 meals. But if it's one bigger meal at night to rest and digest, smaller snacks, but you should not eat throughout the day because that's filling your bowels and bloodstream with a high carbohydrate load, which is ultimately the damaging, deadly stuff to our bodies, by the way. Lindsay, should we be starting esterase prior to stims? So we're going to talk more and more the week prior, Prometrium 200, esterase 2 milligrams, human growth, maybe for more and more of us, Cerevital, Somaderm, more and more of us. And even for guys, how do we improve the sperm? The sperm is improved through that healthy diet of what you put in the brain and the mouth. Remember, you fuel the Ferrari with the fertile thoughts and fertile foods. And I'm sorry, a plant-based diet of variety of seeds and nuts, fiber, fruits, and vegetables is deadly for the human reproductive environment. The bowels are being trashed every day. The sperm and eggs and embryos. That's the craziness. In high school, I used to play the viola and used to do cross stitch. And get back to it, Ronia. Just pick it up again. I used to play the trumpet, although my lips don't do so well. That's why I do the guitar, I sit at the piano, or I like to do the drums, even though it's just simply on the stuff we have around us. Remember our ancientness from the deep environmental creativity of Africa, of South America, and all around the globe. All right, hang on a second. This tea is... Hi, sweetie. I've just finished up Pottery in Live. Yeah, 2 minutes. Okay, bye. I got to give time to Miss Tia today, otherwise I'm in trouble. And we all spend time with our friends, family, and our loved ones and our partners. It's really critical and important. That's the key for all of us. All right, let's see. A couple more questions that I'm going to say, and I'll finish this one real quick. So get back to the art of life. And you are the artist, and you have talent. It's built in you, in your DNA. You just have to put it out there. Whether you sing, dance, or whatever it is, it's the key. Remember, we're talking about male and female fertility. We're talking about a lifestyle for infants, young children, adolescents, old and young alike. We all are basically built the same. We are the Ferraris of life. The lionesses and lions, that's it, by the way. All right, just a little small one here. And all right, let's see. Deliver, would you allow me to do gastric sleeve surgery? I don't believe in gastric sleeve surgery because they're going to put you on a diet also. I think it's really better to go on Kiltz's keto. That's the kick-ass amazing, because we've been trained to eat like pigs, but we're lions. But in that case, you can get it any time, by the way. I'm not against these things that we all know it's challenging to do the things that are hard in life. But when you do the things that are hard in life and you realize we're all capable of it, but we all create the excuses of life that we're all like, oh, you can't do it, it's too hard. Come on. It's all easier than you ever imagined, but you've got to start the brain thinking it first. When the basic brain believes it, the body goes, oh yeah, I can do it. But usually we're telling the body, no, I can't, that's too hard. As long as you spew out the words, I can't, it's too hard, it's difficult, you've created the way that the brain and the body are connected to the wrong way. The right way is I can, I am, and I'm doing it. Because each of us, no matter the size, the shape, the age, the color, the shape, are effing amazing human beings. That is it. Give your body the best view, the best words, the best love. Give love to thyself in the mirror, and then the vibration of life will come. The master of the universe, I think, is you, and in you is God, and God, like Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha, Lao Tse, Abraham, it doesn't matter. It's there in all of us every single day. All right. Lacey, Ladora, Nikki, Robin, Elsa, and Felicia, I love you guys. I'm going to sign off. Sorry it's a little short one, but I'm going to learn how to better get onto Facebook. I'm going to finish. Oh, let's finish this real quick, and then I'll go see what Miss Tia wants to hang out and do today, because I have to spend some time with Miss Tia. You have to spend time with your partner. Otherwise, you know what happens in the universe, right? We all get kicked out. All right. Let's just do a little of this. Hang on, and I'll give you a little quick show. All right. I love you guys. Let's see. Ooh, the little one right there. And this is a little bit of show and tell, stuff I love to do. Get out in the pottery studio, whether it's on the wheel or it's just slab or hand making. I used to get a leaf from the garden and kind of press it in and cut it out. That was my first adventure with pottery with my mom. Oh boy, Maria, long ago. Every day the mind is what matters. And each and every one of us, when we connect in the mind and recognize that we all have the power of God. And Martin Luther King shared that in love is the leader and the leverage of creativity in our lives. I'll see you guys later this week, hopefully. I may be on tomorrow evening at 8. I love you guys. I'll see you. God bless and take care.